Hey, what's up, YouTube? This your boy Rubber Band Trades. I'm back with a trade recap, y'all. This is for March 25th, 2026. And if you've been trading the markets this week, you know they've been pretty much ranging all week. The moves haven't been that efficient. So you know the game plan was to stay light and keep my wrist tight on any trade I take this week. So coming into this first trade, I had a 3 minute bearish FEG marked out after we got some strong displacement. You know, through these lows, these pre-market lows right at the 8:30 open, and that's where I wanted to take my entry. So if price came up and tapped the midpoint of this 3 minute gap, I was looking to get in this short to target those Asia and London lows, guys. So when price came up, it only lightly tapped that 3 minute FEG right there, and when it lightly tapped that, it then started making this move down, guys. So at this point of the trade, there's nothing we can do. The trade idea is pretty much running without us. Honestly, this is uh, kind of a bittersweet feeling. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like, one, you had the right trade idea. However, you just did not get triggered into that trade. So I'm definitely learning how to manage this feeling of like, man, I had the right trade idea, it just didn't tap me in. Um, but I'm working on that. And like here you got one price move down. It did not take the Asia and London lows. So to me, that was giving me indication that we wanted to go take these lows at some point. Now, looking back, I honestly see where my miscue was. After we did not take those Asia and London lows, however, we did take some pre-market lows and we bounced off a 15-minute fair value gap. So I should have known that now we had the juice to probably run through this 3 minute gap. But again, in this ranging market, I don't know, I guess I had my bias leaning a little bit more bearish. So I was expecting that 3 minute gap to continue to hold and push price down, guys. So my trade idea from this point was still to go target those Asia and London lows. Now we also put in the low right after that, I mean, right before that. So it just seemed like the clearest draw at this time. So here we go. So price came back into this 3 minute FEG. It came back almost tapping the midpoint. So I'm still patiently waiting for my entry to get triggered. Right? I did remove my orders because I wanted to see like, all right, maybe we'll get up to this 1 minute up here and retest the 8:30 open altogether. So that's what I was doing right here. I drew out my standard deviation again, just kind of marking out this spot, and boom. So this is where we were getting that move back to the 8:30 open. So I seen that rejection. I entered with 5 contracts. I placed my stop above the FVG of that 8:30 open. And boom, as you can see right here, the trade started working for me. So I was up about 60 ticks instantly, so all the way to 100 points. So this is now a rule of mine that I'm going to be putting in place is once I get to 100 points, I'm just going to move my stop to break even. You know, it doesn't matter if it comes back on me, I get stopped out, I can always re-enter, but there's no reason why I should have a trade go to 100 points and somehow it ends up being a loser on the day. So that's the rule I'm going to be working out for myself. And just my mindset during this trade, again, Asia and London low were still open. So that's why I had a confidence that we could go hit this draw. However, I should have recognized that this was just not the right timing for us to go hit that draw. And again, see, we started getting those rejections, so it looked like this trade wanted to go. And again, I probably should have moved to break even, but now I know, now I recognize that, I just need to one have a little bit better trade management, especially in this range bound market, man. So this trade again just didn't work out for me. And looking back, I am seeing my mistakes, and I feel like, one, that's what it's all about, recognizing those mistakes so we can make sure not to repeat them next time. So right here, you got price coming back above my open or my entry, and it's looking like it's about to trigger me above that 1 minute FEG. So that was good risk management on that trade. That was our first L on the day. Well, our only L on the day. Sorry, that was our only L. And yeah, man, we gonna come back with y'all with more videos, more trade recaps. Hopefully, we get some better price action for the rest of this week, so we can actually get some education going, man. Hey, if you like the video, like the video. If you like the education, please subscribe, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.